I know most of the guys in the SEC. I don't know him. And I can tell you I'm tremendously impressed. Tremendously impressed. We play a lot of these games, unfortunately. We play a lot of them, and we've done well in a lot of them. But that's the best offensive power forward team we played in my 6 years at Lipscomb. I'm going to tell you what, if Butler, Robinson, and Bray play like that, they're going to be a tough out. And they put a lot, when we play these games, a lot of times it's the defensive end. They really get after us on defense. I think they're underrated defensively, but I thought we got really good shots. The ball don't go in, it's a hard game. But boy, oh boy, you make one mistake or you're half second late, it's 3. And I know they go 12 for 25 and we fouled them on 3 more. So good for them. I know what basketball means in the state of Kentucky, and you're going to have a team that's going to be fun to cheer for, I'll tell you that.
Okay. Question for Coach. Raise your hand, please.
Yeah, Coach, along those lines, just how difficult is it to game plan for a team that seemingly has so many different pieces that can beat you across the roster?
Very, very difficult. And the thing that's really interesting to them when I got into them, I really had not watched them until we played Sunday at Western Kentucky and lost a tough game. And so I started watching Sunday night, and I told my assistant, I said, we've not played a Power 4 team that moves the ball like that and has got that. They make tough threes. And the thing they have is they have real size. And it's not, those are legit high-level players. But the thing I admire the most about Coach and his staff is they've got big-time buy-in. Butler, he's real now. He's really good. And Robinson tonight, he go 20 points on 10 shots? That's good. It makes it really tough. They have a real chance. And they're much better defensively than probably you think. They're physical. They don't really get out and get after. They're not a big pressure defensive team. I don't think that's necessarily their DNA. They don't make a lot of defensive mistakes. And we've been a really good offensive team, and we've had a lot of success in these games. And but when you go 2 for 19 from 3 in the first half, and I thought we got really good shots. There was some of those that we just needed. We're down 7. I thought our guys were down 17 at the half, and I thought we got 13 or 14 really good looks, and none of them went in.
Yeah, Coach, the way you talk about this team, how surprising is it the fact that it was 12 guys who had never played together just a few months ago?
Yeah, it's the new college basketball, and you can go get a new team. You just need to get the right guys. And what I think the thing that we play a lot of these teams. The thing that I'm surprised was so impressive is their DNA. They're really unselfish. It doesn't seem like to me they care who shoots. They make one more pass. We were showing our guys film last night, and they go one more 3 different times, and 90% of those teams we play, they don't do that. They'll take a bad shot or a tough shot. And so that really tells me something about his relational ability. And they also must have really high character kids who care about winning. And it's real pleasing to the eye if you don't have to guard them.
Lennie, wanted to ask you've already just now been asked about what's maybe surprised you about Kentucky. Would it also surprise you to learn that, Butler, that's only the 5th time in 135 career games that he's had a, perfect percentage from three-pointers in terms of multiple makes in the same game?
Yeah, when you play these games, you got to figure out what hill you're going to die on. You can't take off everything. You just have no chance to do that. So we were going to go under him early. But what that would tell me is he's worked, and they're doing a really good job with player development. And that's so much a big deal right now. Your player development has to be at a high level, and particularly when you're getting these guys who have aspirations to play at the next level. If he shoots like that, he'll play for a lot of money. And I'm going to tell you, we've played some good shooters. I tell you, every time Bray shoots it, I think it's going in. It comes off his hand at a high level. And that's the thing, Butler gets him the shots, but I knew Robinson was a good player. He's really good. Really, really a nice player.
Any other questions? Back? Bill?
Coach, you've mentioned quite a few players, and you talked about this offense being so powerful. What do you think it'll do for this team being able to come in waves like they do? It seems like the normal rotations laying at about 9 or 10 guys right now. What does it do when maybe Butler comes out and Kirk Risa comes in, or Berea comes out and Otega Owe comes in? What's that going to do
Yeah,
for
I
this
think
team?
that's probably the thing that jumps at you. Like I said, most of the time when we play these games is can we get a shot? Can we run offense? Because they overwhelm us athletically. So you feel the defensive pressure. When you play them, it's offensive pressure. I mean, you just can't relax. And we've really grown defensively. I mean, our numbers are good defensively until tonight. So it's just, and they do it too. They really do a really good job of getting the ball up court, and they don't let you get set. They don't let you dig in, and then they selfish and they move the ball and they make good decisions. You feel like you're kind of on the hot stove the whole possession, which again is a real credit to them.